Hello, Eco Gypsy. Right, we're in the woods today, which I always consider to be a massive privilege, to be fair. It's a bit of woodland we had for a little while. Mainly, well, there's two reasons which I'll show you now. One is firewood. Was a constant, when you're living off grid, it's a constant source. You need a constant source of heat and firewood. So we come up here when we got a half a day or an hour or two and just start splitting some logs, stacking wood, and yeah, this woodland was copsed probably in the 20s or 30s. You can see quite a few of the trees have been cut and regrown at the bottoms. It's mainly oak in here, silver birch, and a bit of alder. So we're just clearing up really. There's been a lot of wind damage here and no one's really maintained the place for years, so we're just getting on top of that, clearing up all the dead wood, and then we started replanting, putting a bit of hazel in here, and just yeah, generally sort of woodland maintenance. The other thing we're doing, and hopefully we'll do this today, is we're going to have a burn. We're going to have a charcoal burn. My missus is an artist and she started doing a lot of charcoals, drawing, so we're going to do some charcoal for her and just have a burn in the barrel. So I'll pack this out and get that on the go as well. And this is the old tractor mower that we done the Will at Start video on. So this is what we got this old thing for, just to hammer around in the woods and pick up a bit of this cordwood, and it's working really well. It's working really well. Didn't want anything too big, so whoa, Jesus Christ! But that's pulling quite a lot of wood. Yeah, go round and dump it off there. There's a fair bit in there, more than a barra, so that'll do. Don't know if this is a good idea. So, whoa, Jesus. Look at your width for your trailer. I'm not going to look that way, I'll look this way, it's a lot better. You bloody lunatic. Yeah, go over there. Beautiful here. So, charcoal is almost ready to fire up. Charcoal bin. We've got mainly oak and holly in here, and hardwood. So got a few more bits. We try and keep this as tightly packed as possible, so we get some smaller stuff down here. The idea is, as you get this as packed as you can to reduce the airflow. And then the other thing, we're also going to use these, and I'm going to cut some willow and put in here. So I'm going to do one willow and one holly and see which comes out the best. So that's that one, about an inch thick, and we cram them in there as tight as we can, and the lid goes on. This is green willow, and I'm going to try some holly as well, because we've got a lot of that in here. See how well that comes out. So we've got one there of willow with the bark on, and I've got one there of holly with the bark stripped off, and with the holly there are various different thicknesses. Some of this is sort of 1.5 inches down to 1/2 inch. So we'll just see, it's a bit of an experiment, we'll just see how well they come out. Chuck these in the fire as well, so they act like little mini charcoal burners. So we'll see how they go. So we're all ready for the burn. Never done one of these before, but we've put the 2 little tins in there. They've got little air holes in the top, so we're going to get this lit, and then there's a bit of a technique which I'll try and show you hopefully when we get this going. So that's going. What we need to do is put the top on and then turn this over, so this is the bottom and this is the dodgy bit, because obviously this is hot now, so we need to turn this, switch this over so it burns from the bottom up, and then let it burn, get the and there should be a smoke change, so it should be a change in smoke, because obviously a lot of this wood is still green, so you need to burn the water out of it and then shut it down. But we're going to attempt to do that in 1 second. I think we're good to go. This goes back on here. Find the right configuration. That goes in there like that. And then we're ready to turn it over. And it should burn from that end to that end. Put my duck glove on there. So we've got to turn this over, Jack.
What, the top?
So that's the bottom.
Hold that.
Yeah. So just lay it over, kick them bricks out, and then flip it back over onto, so that's the bottom of it. Or actually put it back on the bricks. Okay?
Yeah, was that top bit that was going to fall out?
No, because it's in there. That it's very carefully designed. It's going to fall out now I said that. Right, so lay it flat. Oh. Okay. So it's flipped over. Just got to keep an eye on these smoke now. And we've still got air gap at the bottom. Once this starts getting a bit, the smoke changes, and then we'll take these out at the bottom, lay it flat on the ground, and then basically starve it of oxygen, and that's how you get your charcoal. You give it 10 minutes and see how it get on. There we go. There's no blowing out. I think that's a lot of water vapour, so when that starts to change colour, that'll be the time to shut it down. Smoke's changed colour now. It's gone from that greeny colour to grey, so I think that means that the water has burnt off. So now what we're going to do is get this airtight and hopefully start making some charcoal. Got a bit of clay here. There's not much clay on this site, but it's a little bit of sort of clayey soil, so put that round the outskirts and a bit on top, and that's shut. Hopefully that'll be shut down then. We're staying here quite late tonight, and then I'll come first thing in the morning and check it again and see where we're up to and see what we've done. Then we probably need another 12-24 hours of cool down, and then we'll flip it and see what we've got. Right, that's shut down. That clay is quite good, it packs in there quite well. So just keep an eye on this for the next hour or two. Just check there's no smoke coming out. A bit there, and hopefully that'll start charcoaling. Right, let's see. I think I've extinguished this too soon, and I don't think it's going to be much good, but we'll have a look. I was going to call that a fail. That one. No good. So sadly I'm going to put that one down as a fail. Airflow's the key. I'm going to have to change how we do the bottom so we can get a bit more air into it before we shut it down. But it's a learning curve for me. I hadn't done one before, and it's still a nice way to spend a day with my boy in the woods. So yeah, that'll get right. Thanks for watching the video anyway. Take care, and we'll catch you on the next one.